We call that the banana.
And welcome back.
We're going to change that color. I can show you.
Okay.
Greg is, sometimes when you got that friend when nobody else says nothing, Greg, you just broke the sheriff's heart.
Well, I just tell the truth.
What'd you tell him?
It ain't pretty.
I'll
agree.
I told him I wouldn't offend him for nothing in the world, and then I would. This is my friend, my hero. But then he showed me a picture of that vehicle he's building, and I'm sorry. It's just ate up with ugly.
I will agree.
So, but why'd you buy
that way?
Because nobody else wanted it.
This fella in Texas had them, and I got to looking for one, and me and him got to talking back and forth. And anyway, me and him made a deal over the phone. And my brother-in-law's son runs a hot shot service, so we made a deal, and I got another one too, but it's wrecked.
But it's just like a Mickey Gilley song.
Yeah, they all
get up with a number one.
Yeah,
Just think though,
daylight before it gets that late.
It was brand new, and somebody walked on the lot and said,
"That's the one.
That's the one
I want."
That's right.
Well, they
in the early '70s, those colors, you had the grabber orange and the.
I still got a toilet that's yellow.
All that stuff. So those colors.
Somewhere in Texas, there's still somebody laughing, going, "You ain't gonna believe that sheriff Mississippi." I told you I could sell anything.
That's as good as that Eskimo getting the ice machine.
Yeah.
Welcome back. And we apologize. We had a technical difficulty that I have no idea what happened. So we had to start from scratch and redo everything. And we're back. And we apologize for the delay to everybody.
The truth is, we had to pool our money and pay Scotty Ray's cable bill.
Yeah. Power bill, the generator run out of gas or something,
You know what? Well, yeah, I got to have that done today, too, now that you bring that up.
I ain't the kind to repeat stuff, and I would never throw him on the bus, but
the
other night in that storm, when it was raining sideways, he had his poor wife out there. And if they would hold, and the way I was told, if you held the lid up on the generator, it would stay running. But if you close the lid, it would go dead.
That's true.
So he's got his wife out there in an electrical storm, holding the generator lid up so he could broadcast.
Well,
if that ain't love for your people.
Well, I mean, you know how he is with water. He couldn't get out there in that rain.
But I protect
is that deep in drowned.
Now, Greg, I told her not to hold an umbrella out there. She'd get lit. So I helped her.
Miss Angie, there's going to be a special place.
I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
But we do have someone out there working on it now. We don't know what happened.
Talking about wives and all that, we heard a rumor, something about Miss Kathy walking on the air.
She did.
What happened?
Last Saturday evening, about dusk dark, we had been to town and got some food and came back to the house. And we had the dogs with us, Maverick and Fritz, my bird dog and my lab. And she goes around behind the vehicle, and all of a sudden, she's walking on air.
Now, explain that.
There's a copperhead there.
Oh, no.
And the copperhead struck at her, and it caught Maverick in the lip.
Oh, no.
And thank goodness we give him some Benadryl.
Right.
And the next morning he was fine.
And the world is a wild copperhead now, I bet.
And he's gone. But I saw her actually walk on air.
That will make you do a dance.
She was dancing.
Yes, sir.
For sure. But she's very blessed because the snake struck at her, but Maverick just happened to be
in the vicinity
close enough, and he struck him on the lip.
Well, I'm glad Maverick's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Now, and that's another thing that
them
people,
things are crawling.
Yes.
Now, and them old copperheads, they hard to see too.
And
this is
Maverick
reason.
is your dog?
Yeah.
So you didn't happen to throw it up to her that your dog saved her life?
Well, we didn't go there.
But that's what I was getting at. This is reason 101 to be nice to your dog.
That's right.
Exactly right.
because they can't save you.
That's exactly.
Yes.
And she's really in your debt. And now that I think about
No
that,
doubt, no doubt. Well,
And down there where he lives, by the time they'd have got some medical attention, I mean, you got to stop, make sandwiches, and fuel up twice before you can get to a stop sign.
that's true.
You don't ever go home with less than a half a tank.
That's exactly right.
That's the hardest thing I've tried to convince her before she leaves town. Get some gas in the car.
Well, that light's not on yet.
That's what got me when he said they went and got some food. Well, when they leave the house, the chicken is sitting on the egg. Well, by the time they get to where they're going, it's a full-grown chicken.
That's true.
we'll be right back. More to come.
Yeah, our system went out at the worst possible time, so we called environment masters, and the technician came out pretty quickly, did a lot of troubleshooting. He explained to me what the issue was, and it turned out it was an easy fix, and had us up pretty quickly.
Our technicians don't just pass a test and then go to work. We have continuous on-site training both on equipment and customer care. Our senior technicians each have decades of experience and are always available. There's literally nothing that our team hasn't seen, so you can trust we know what we're doing. That's hassle-free plumbing and AC.
Spring is here, grass is growing, and your mower, yeah, it's still not ready. Don't fight it another season. Head to Parrish Tractor for our Kubota zero-turn spring deals. Right now, you can get into a new Kubota zero-turn Z232 KW 42 mower for just $5,299 or as low as $125 a month. More than a tractor store.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as your build-in, are conveniently located.
Welcome back.
Here we are.
Fred, Scotty Ray, along with Odie. The entire crew is here. Julia's off on vacation. We
No,
give her
she's not. She's stalking her poor daughter. And I mean, that's what I
Who
thought.
was on vacation?
I won't be here next week because it's spring break. And, you know, I don't want to break it to her, but ain't you a little old for spring break?
She is.
Yeah, but no, I said the last thing your kids want is to see their mother on spring break.
Correct.
But no, she's out. I can just see her now. She's probably up on a limb in a tree with some binoculars.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Well, she
So
may
her
have flew
broom
up there.
doesn't- so
Yeah.
her broom doesn't hover. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, word to the wise, her daughter. If you see a broom leaning against a tree, look up.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Tell me this, Todd. You ever run up on a situation like this in your terms in law enforcement? You ever seen anything quite like that?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Now, this is not just your ordinary fire. This is one of them. That's one of them high dollar
Diesel
motor homes.
pushers.
Diesel pusher started in the rear, didn't it?
Yep.
You know, we had one, I think Odie was with me, right out there by Sam's Club last year. And what happened was they were pulling a Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? And
Yes.
somehow that,
Yes.
I don't know, you mechanic, where they disengaged the drive shafts to the Jeep to pull it. Something happened and they started pulling and the transmission burned up, caught the Jeep on fire, which in turn caught the
Forgot
back
to
end
put
of
it
the-
in neutral.
Yep.
Yep. And they couldn't get.
If you see them flat
couldn't get it
towing,
out.
a lot of times the pump continues to turn, and
Yes.
a lot of these vehicles now, and that's why you see a lot of Jeeps, because you got the old type transfer case in there, and you could put it in neutral, and that unlocks everything. But
Right.
sometimes people forget.
I had a
they
friend of
forgot.
mine. I'm not going to
forget
say
to-
any names, but they were going down the road. And they were pulling their car behind them, and big old thing pulling that little old car. She couldn't.
You don't even know it's back
Couldn't
there.
tell it was back there.
Right.
They kept going, golly, what in the world is all them sparks coming from? So they pulled over and got out, and she done skid the tire rubber all the way off of it, and the wheels were halfway ground
Yeah,
down.
and
They
then-
said, well, push this
Those
over to the
diesel
side.
pushers with
That's what the ending result.
Oh,
Those
that's
are.
about a $300,000 rig.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. That's extremely expensive.
Yeah.
So watch those fires out there that happen. It slowed down traffic on 20 for quite some time. That was around mile marker 83. What, you gonna show the rest of us?
Well, that's the parked one. That's 4-wheel drive.
Put it in front of the camera. Everybody can see
right this
that.
camera right there.
I can't see that in there.
Yeah, they can.
But that's the one for parts. But
It's still
anyway.
ugly. I don't know if anybody told you that.
I could say the same thing about that square body frame you got down there.
At least you got some fenders and
Yeah, I
stuff.
got fenders on the hood.
You got a top and a bottom.
They're just in different area codes. He's got them.
I told him when he drives it to the shop to meet the body at the shop that we get him a 5-gallon bucket to stand on and a crescent wrench to put on.
Well, I
that
was
steering
given
rod.
a special screwdriver this weekend and said, "This is how you roll it here. Put it in neutral." It's gonna be a long push, boys.
I told
go
him
back.
we'd help him. We'd take that, what is that, 66 sitting next to it?
Yeah.
Why don't we just take the body off of it and
Put it on that
four-wheel
frame.
drive
If
with
it
that
would
frame?
fit, I would do that.
Hey,
We got a wrench for firing in there.
yeah, we can make anything fit.
Yeah, well, it'll fit.
Odie said, looks good.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. Do y'all remember? Did you watch? And it was hilarious. John Travolta, the bunch when they done Wild Hogs. Did y'all watch?
I did.
That?
I did.
This little bitty guy there, and he was one of the little what I guess you'd call a nerd that made the show. Do y'all remember this guy?
William Macy or yeah.
He sort of made the show.
Yeah.
And what is the guy's name? Remember the one that ran out there and tapped the bull and was going to run from it in the arena?
Poker game or whatever.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was also a pretty good scene there.
And they filmed that out there around New Mexico. I can't remember the town. We've been through it before out that way.
And who was the guy that's I don't know that he still has his TV show, you know, at the end
Tim
where
the Tool Man Taylor.
Yeah,
the guy that remodeled the
Allen?
bar.
Tim Allen.
No, not Tim Allen. The guy, you know, at the end of where they burnt down the biker bar and they had to
that was
rebuild it. What was that guy's name?
Fonda. Peter Fonda.
No, he burned it down, but the guy that had the TV show.
Ray Liotta, he was there. He played the bad guy.
It was good.
Yeah.
But it was a regular guy that has a TV show that rebuilds stuff, and he rebuilt the bar for the bikers, and it was one of those.
That Ty Pennington or whatever.
That's him.
Okay.
Look at Odie coming out with a win there. Roll that beautiful bit. Do you remember this girl? I don't know that I ever understood a word she ever said. Y'all remember her?
Charo. I didn't either. I saw her on Johnny Carson a few times.
And I don't think anybody ever saw her face.
Eyes didn't go up that far.
Pay attention to it. Anybody ever watched John Wayne?
Well,
Oh, man.
Pilgrim.
It was 1956 that this show would come out and still played today. 56 involved a little girl that might have went missing. The Searchers.
I think that was his best performance. Out
Good,
of all of the acting that he did an exceptional job in that particular movie.
Now I'm not contradicting what you're saying, but I love this one. He had a smaller part in this show, but it was good. Did you ever watch The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Was
It a
John
good one.
Wayne not a good friend in that award?
I'm telling you.
Right in the showdown, he hides in the bushes and squeezes the trigger and makes it look like the little guy who couldn't hit the side of a barn took care of the bad guy.
Right.
And it was
Lee
good.
Marvin, that was all great acting in that.
Yeah, Lee
movie.
Marvin.
And I always wondered why John Ford chose to shoot that in black and white.
Because it was color at
The
the time.
color was.
And I don't know why, but it made it seem more realistic because it was black and white. I don't
Jimmy Stewart just had that.
know. Oh, yeah.
He just had it going all over that old girl there at the bar. 1965. You will remember this song. I remember it being in Pulp Fiction where he's sitting at the red light counting flowers on the wall.
Statler Brothers?
Statler.
1965 is when it all happened, and it was all because of Johnny Cash. They wouldn't be here with us without them. That what else went on? Oh, this was one of those, and you're a Mopar guy. You know these things that other people
I
don't.
know a lot of Mopar.
A movie, 1971, and I always wondered why the guy wrecked the car. It was Daisy Duke's car. Vanishing Point. Do y'all remember that?
Challenger.
Yeah.
Dodge Challenger, yeah.
He wrecked a very good Plymouth there at the end of that.
You
ever remember the one?
Hear one of them cranking.
Speaking of Peter Fonda, Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry.
Don't know that one.
You need to look that up.
Dirty Harry and
Yeah, he had a green Dodge Charger on there. Also
Pretty good.
had an Impala Chevrolet on there, and it was a car movie,
Yeah.
basically. Him outrunning the cops and all this kind of stuff, and the cops had hopped up 440 Plymouths and that kind of stuff. It was a good movie.
good. Anybody remember 1979?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I still have nightmares about those. Was it moo-moos, wasn't it?
Yeah, moo-moo.
Don't wear one of those. I'm just passing along information.
Stanley. That was his name, Stanley.
I hear her screaming it now.
Yeah.
Of all the songs that was ever written, and most of us have had something said about you at one point in time.
No. Surely not.
Surely
you
not.
reckon someone's mentioned your name a time or two?
But there's always
Probably more bad than good.
It's usually that one person that sits on the back pew of the church and tells the rest of the church about what you done. Bill Anderson thought about it and he wrote a song about it. It would be Cal Smith that would sit down and record the song. You know where I'm going with
I know
this?
exactly where you're going with it.
Lord knows I'm
Hello,
drinking.
Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah.
You self-righteous.
Self-righteous woman. Sunday school teacher. What brings you out slumming? You reckon the preacher
Would approve where you
will
are.
prove where you are.
Backslide.
Christian.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my glass. And that pretty young lass.
Yes, she's with me.
Yeah. But if you act right, I'll put in a good word
Good
with
word for you. Me and the good Lord gonna have us a good talk later tonight.
That was, and it just really echoed across America. And if you've never heard the song, folks, it just, we all know that person that tells too much, trying to cause trouble, and he just straightened her out right there at the bar.
And they act like
I always wondered though, what was she doing in the bar?
Yes.
broke down. This happened to run out of gas.
They probably Baptist because they won't talk to you in the liquor store.
You know, he admitted what he was doing.
That's
there,
right.
But why was she at the bar to start with?
That's a good question. But
We need to ask Bill Anderson that sometime.
That's kind of like the Harper Valley PTA. I mean,
Yeah.
she goes through the whole town.
Oh,
of
yeah.
What's going on?
when she thinks her shades are full.
And he seems to need more ice when he's out of town. Yeah.
That was his really good. And Tom T. Hall, of course, wrote that one.
Yeah.
And to think of where these guys were when they wrote these things. And Bill Anderson, you would describe him if you were to meet him. He's not one of these. What's the word I'm looking for?
Well, I call him Whispering Bill.
Yeah, he seems very soft. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But he was able to write like the average guy was thinking, and that is where true talent comes in.
Right.
I mean, that man was good.
Yeah, he wasn't much of a singer, but
No, I
talented
may never get to
songwriter.
heaven, but I once came mighty close. I mean, that came from Bill. And even done the Kenny Chesney song, where he's sitting at the bar arguing about his wife. I can't remember the name of it, but
Yeah.
a glass of milk.
Glass of milk.
You know, he got Connie Smith. Cincinnati, Ohio was her first hit, and
He was behind it.
he wrote that song,
Bill was a strong guy in this field,
and still is.
Yeah.
Around Nashville.
We've all thought, I don't care who you are, that something was fishy going on here.
No.
She come from the hills of Tennessee. She would make it to Nashville, and she'd get a job on a show. And before long, she was bigger than the star of the show.
Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton.
Correct. And I don't think there's anybody that doesn't think that when she wrote that song, "I'll Always Love You."
Yeah, well, she said she was telling Porter when they split ways and
Right, but that splitting, was it just friendship, or was there? You think there's a little
oh,
more?
absolutely. I think so.
That's what we all think. Todd, in your journeys, have you ever proven that?
I don't know.
Jolene. There was only one reason to ever watch T.J. Hooker, and we just thought we'd.
Oh, son, she was sharp.
It premiered in 1982. William Shatner didn't do it for me, but she did, so we watched it.
She pretty as a
Well, there wasn't much on
No, it wasn't.
in at that time. The three channels that we were all getting, you either watch that or nothing.
Well,
You didn't have a whole lot of searchable.
two channels, and if the wind was blowing just right.
Didn't
Whoop,
TJ
you went too far.
Didn't he always carry the nightstick everywhere he stepped on that show?
PR 24.
Like chips.
Nightstick.
Like chips.
Yeah, sure did. It was 1987, and although to me the greatest George Strait song that ever existed is "Amarillo by Morning." That's my favorite.
The fireman.
Fireman, you remember that?
Everybody else likes
Fire
the
can't
chair.
put out.
And the list keeps going here, and in the later years, Troubadour. I mean, I think that's fantastic. But the song that people bought, and we'll put it monetarily, may have been this. Got some oceanfront property.
Oceanfront property.
That was a good one.
It sold a bunch.
Back in the day, in the early 90s, I helped with the Jimmy Rogers security deal at times for a couple of years there, and we was down at Lake Edens, and we were eating lunch one day, and I'm sitting across the table from this guy, and we shook hands, and he said, "Hello, what's your name?" I said, "I'm Todd Kemp." And he said, "I'm Dean Dillon." I didn't have any idea who in the world Dean Dillon was, but he wrote just about everything George Strait sang.
Oh, that Marina Del Rey.
Yeah, I mean he
Nice
was
to meet you, Dean.
Yeah, I know who he was.
Dean, that boy's talented.
Very talented.
And he had a solo career there for a little while. He had 2 or 3 hits. It didn't take off, though.
I think we picked them up one time on a limo run. It was Dean Dillon and Mark Colley.
Yeah, Mark Colley. Even the Man in the Moon is crying.
Yeah, the only thing he ever had really was a couple. But
it was about 2 there.
Tell you what, he's turned into be a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's
playing
on,
the sheriff on that Landman.
Yeah, Landman's where he's at.
Pretty good actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was a country singer.
Yeah.
He had. You remember Garth Brooks? You Want Something with a Ring to It? Mark wrote that.
He also played in another movie it was a Western called Jericho. And
Didn't see that.
He was a gunslinger on there. He played a pretty good gunslinger.
The Steven Seagal, The Fire Down Below, he was one of the bad guys that tried to whoop up on him at the country store there. And he also had, and if you're a soldier, 21 Guns, Another Old Soldier Fades Away. Mark Colley wrote that. Big there. The smartest guy in the whole wide world was probably born on this day, 1879.
You reckon?
You might have could outdone him.
Put that in your pipe and smoke is what he said.
Look like him and RW get their hair cut at the same place.
Y'all remember this guy, Michael Caine?
Yeah. He was a great actor too.
He looks like Billy Solly.
He does have
does,
let me
don't
put that
he?
back. That does have a Billy Solly look, doesn't it? Well, I'll be dogged. Let's see here. And I know this is the guy that, and I don't mean this ugly.
No.
She went calling wildfire, if you remember that. And he's sort of his cracker.
John Michael Montgomery?
You're close. Michael Martin Murphy.
Michael Martin Murphy, yeah.
And his cracker, something happened. He got into the old West music, and we never really heard from him again.
Talking about he had
he plays Colorado out west a lot.
Well, he had a pretty good career, and then all of a sudden he starts doing just this specified little thing that 10 people might show up to hear. And I ain't heard from him since. Y'all remember that it was funny. I don't care how you deal with this. Billy Crystal done a great job when he was City Slickers.
Yeah.
Born in 48.
I like the old guy.
Oh, Slim or
Jack
something?
Palance.
Yeah.
Jack
That's
Palance
him.
was a great actor too.
We had somebody else that was fortunate enough to work on T.J. Hooker that also got to work with her again also. Pretty boy got to work with her.
I never did know what his name was.
Who cared?
Yeah.
Man, she's pretty.
What marching him? No way.
That's right.
Yeah, let's take another moment. Enjoy this.
She ain't Daisy Duke, but she's close.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is one of those big moments in American history to where JFK would be moved today to where it is there. That's called the Eternal
Eternal Flame.
I've been there about 4 times. And to see the changing of the guard and all
laying
that,
of the root,
man, let me tell you.
I'm gonna tell you what.
That's something.
And to read up on that changing of the guard, and that, I forgot what time. One of the biggest storms that had ever hit the East Coast.
There's a blizzard
and
that,
they offered to let that. Said no. So
Yep.
we will not, and they can,
Yep.
and how many steps it is, and
21.
what all they've got to do, and how many hours that they work to prepare their uniform. Just, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it makes proud
Those
to be an
guys
American.
could never in their life have ever had a drink of alcohol.
Nope. I mean, they serious.
Rhonda,
man.
I will fix the clock before I leave.
Yeah, I was going to
Is
get
it
up
wrong?
the next break. And
Well,
it
it's
didn't
right
jump
twice a
up enough.
day.
Yeah. Give it 6 months and it'll come back around.
Of all the Merle Haggard songs, you know, Mama's Eyes, Mama's Hungry Eyes, and there was just so many that Merle that touched people. But this would also touch on that veteran side there. That is,
Fighting side of me.
Fighting side of me.
1970 is when all that happened over the weekend there.
It's amazing the songs that Merle Haggard done. You know, there's some folks that they probably didn't record whatever 100, 200.
One hit wonder.
Merle Haggard, I mean, there is just hundreds and hundreds
and probably
of
tons
songs
of stuff that never got recorded that he
that
wrote.
never got released.
And
but that,
it's all because of that right there.
Yeah.
man, he's
Pardoned
awesome.
in 72, and had he not got out of prison, who knows what would have
knows?
happened.
Johnny Cash helped with that.
Yes, sure did.
Him and Lefty Frizzell helped him.
He just had that talent that when you met him, you knew.
Yeah.
But everything he sang to me was, you know, there's a couple that I like less. Than
Twinkle,
I don't
Twinkle,
care
Lucky
about
Star.
that Kern River and all
Yeah.
that. But Merle Haggard is just.
But all that
That's my favorite.
late 60s, early 70s stuff, man, he had it going on.
He did. He
The
did.
Warden.
Yeah.
Miseries and gin don't mix
Misery
too
and
well.
Gin. Yeah.
Jukebox don't play those wedding bells. The Godfather.
I have the box set.
Do you?
Yes, sir. Love
You
it.
know, when I saw something the other day, they were talking about it, and when he went and auditioned for that part, he stuck cotton balls in his cheeks to give him that
Really?
look and all that, and then he won it, and so they made a prosthetic to go in that was permanent. He said that was the worst thing he ever did. He said stick
Wish he'd have
cotton
not
balls
done
in
it.
your mouth and in your
Brando
cheekbone
was a
trying
great
to
actor.
talk.
He was.
That makes me want to. The thought of him.
He was they said he was a strange character, but he was a great actor.
I love that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
This rumor is that this may have been written about that girl. Bobby Bear recorded it, but it's rumored that it's written about Julia.
Oh,
Down in Louisiana, where the black
Marie
trees go.
Laveau. My favorite Bobby Bear song
Jogger.
is Winter.
Oh,
Winner.
But
yeah.
I'm a winner.
Tiger Man Magoo.
I love that song, and that song makes so much sense
Tiger
to me.
Man, you a pussycat.
And the moral to the story, if you don't know what we're talking about, is this big old Bearly guy is sitting at a bar stool. A little guy walks up and wants to fight him to prove that he's a bigger man. And then he goes into how he
He
got
had
to being a
about
winner.
12 too many.
Yeah. And I walked up proud and tall. And that line there where he took, what's his name's wife? What was his
But
name?
I got her, boy.
She gets uglier
every year. But
I got her, boy.
I'm a winner. I got her, boy.
I love that song. Man, I'm telling you.
And then, of course, at the end of the song, how's he end that as he stumbled out? My pride not so tall, but I got all my teeth and I ain't got no broken ribs.
That's right.
That makes me the winner. It gets better and better. That was
Bobby
good stuff.
Bear was around for many, many years too.
Still living.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
still living.
500 miles away from home.
Detroit.
Detroit. Woo, the
City.
serious side of him.
Oh yeah, and he wrote a lot of songs.
He did. Now, this was really a good movie. If you've never watched that before, you ever seen it? Crossroads.
That's pretty doggone
Blind
good.
Dog.
That's-
They call me Willie.
That's pretty doggone good. Of course, I love.
I don't know
blues.
if Ralph Macchio was actually playing that guitar, but whoever it was could tear the strings off of it.
They
I don't-
could. and, you know, that's loosely based upon Mississippi.
Right. Highway
I love
49,
blues.
61 intersection.
I always say I want to go to Morgan Freeman's Blues Club.
You'd love
it. Yeah.
I love blues. Now, oh, get down slow blues. Don't give me all this fast stuff. I like that. She my TV mama, the one with the big wide screen.
I ran up on one the other night there that was real good. The blues, you just can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
From Wild and Blue, the list kept going on, and this would be more of his modern day hits.
Ooh, I
back
love
in
Wild
92.
and Blue. And won't you catch a falling
Star
star?
before it crashes to the ground.
You know,
And what's that one where he talks about the kids that he goes by
I saw
the old
flaking
house,
paint and a broken window pane.
and all the kid next door. wanted
Yeah,
to know
the
if they
Johnson boy from down the street was asking if the kids could come and play.
Son.
I guess not today.
that song, one of the first hits he had was 1959.
Oh, cigarettes were a quarter then.
And Gentry guy who used to drive a truck from out of Cuba, Alabama over there wrote that, and he also wrote The Ride that David Allen Coe did.
From Cuba, Alabama?
From Cuba, Alabama.
I did not know that.
Gentry. I can't remember his first name. But McElroy Truck Line, he drove a truck for him. And
Really?
No.
I can't remember. Gary Gentry, I believe is his name. And he wrote numerous.
He made some money on that ride.
Yeah.
Oh,
great
yeah.
song.
Love Betty.
But he wrote 1959. Yeah.
And, you know, that's one of those that just paints a picture to it. He goes off to war, she marries, and he's still in love
He
with
told a story Gentry did about, said John Anderson came to him when they were recording the song, and he said, look, I wasn't born to 1960 something. He said, I wasn't born when this song's about. He said, it don't matter, just sing it, boy.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. But he has some really some good. I love
talented
Wild,
guy.
I like Wild and Blue.
But you know, as you get in there
Seminole
too,
Wind was a great song.
I just came home to count the memories, what you were talking about.
Straight to
And if
right.
you've known anybody that's gone through a divorce and their whole world is torn apart, that song just you live the pain that guy goes through. So,
But that's what country music used to be.
Yeah.
It told a story. It asked a question. It answered a question. Whatever. It wasn't you make my speakers go boom, boom.
And you go back to a lot of these older artists, you know, Ray Price, a lot of those guys, Merle Haggard,
Fair and
Young and all. Somebody can sing a song. They can't everybody sell a song.
oh, you're absolutely right.
And I mean, they've had to live that part of that song to be able to sell that song.
Well, and with that being said, I've heard so many people do this song. I've never heard anybody do it like Gary Stewart did it.
Oh man, Gary
She's
Stewart.
acting single, I'm drinking double.
Yeah.
You could feel the misery.
How did he die? 'Cause he
Gunshot.
He should have
He
been.
took his own life.
Took his own life because his wife
Died. His wife died, and he couldn't handle
He
it.
should have wrote a song instead of doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that guy was. He did not have his live to his
Man, that
potential.
vibrato he had in his voice
Yeah.
was just unlike anybody else out
He
there.
do Whiskey Trip.
40,
Whiskey Trip, yeah.
42, 44 years old,
Yeah.
something like that. One of the greatest actors that was ever out there is James Arness. And a lot of people don't even know this was his brother, but if you'll ever watch
Peter Graves,
Airplane,
Mission Impossible.
Roger. That's mine and Odie's thing. Roger. Over under.
but both of those boys were just humongously
Shirley.
tall.
What's Shirley got to do with this?
Yeah, their mom and dad must have been tall folks because they both were big men.
James Garner. Is that Rockford Five?
Yes. I like me some
I
Rockford
liked
Files.
his daddy on Rockford Five.
He was good too.
Oh,
I don't
my
remember
Lord.
his name, but
What in the world are we doing with you? You see,
That's what I was thinking.
There's RW there for a minute. He was going to get a haircut.
he
was
got
pre-casserole.
elected there in 44 BC.
My Lord.
arrested or assassinated?
Well, no, he was actually put into power at that
Yeah,
point.
okay.
He didn't have that little speech there where they got him. This was Carlene Carter's daddy, if y'all remember it.
Carl Smith.
That's that reminds
Cut
me
Across
of,
Shorty was one of his songs.
Sure, boy,
what was that?
About the city boy and the country boys go race, and they.
that red clay strays.
Yes.
That kind of resembles
does.
a little bit.
Yeah, he
on,
does.
On that.
I will
Man, that's
admit-
good stuff. Now.
Most
That boy's
stuff
good.
made after
Yes,
the
he is.
'90s, I don't like, but them that's good, pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
he's got one of those unique talents like we were talking about.
And that boy singing, I've watched him a lot on videos, whatever. He pours everything he's got
leaves it on
into
the table,
every
don't he?
song.
I
That's
mean,
what
he
makes him
moves.
so unique.
Yeah.
You know, he's not got the greatest voice in the world. There's other singers out there, but he leaves it on the stage.
You
He gives
get
it everything
entertained.
he's
His
got.
stage presence is what's
Right.
made it so big.
Somebody
Yeah.
played Jim Reeves. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Put your
yeah.
Sweet
Put
lips
yours a little closer to the phone. Let's
Man.
pretend. This was probably one of the most known pastors there ever was. He come from such a family with talent.
Archie man.
Jimmy, Jim,
Archie, Jimmy,
boy.
kind of close there. Jimmy. And of course, Mickey
across the
Gillies.
river from Natchez, Faraday.
Sure was.
What'd you say? That's a nice Cadillac.
Thank you, Jesus. Just remember, it was Jerry Lee gave you
Jerry
that.
Lee bought that
Jerry Lee
Cadillac.
bought that Cadillac.
I can remember when I first got into radio. I used to, how people do this. I had a guy that would call me every night at about 12:45 p.m. and want to hear this song. It was just his song. And the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band recorded it. This guy would write it, as we talk about writers. She's Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother. One of his big ones that he wrote. But the one that most people remember is Mr. Bojangles. Jerry
Jeff Walker.
Yeah, he done a lot of songwriting, and he was good at what he did.
Oh, it's for the oil I
And-
put on my hair.
And look, you
It
go
was
out
for the
in
mud flaps.
You go out in Texas. There's a lot of artists out there still doing Jerry Jeff Walker stuff. Still Johnny Bush.
Yeah.
The guy by the name of Jake Hooker. They're still doing that old honky tonk style.
Billy Joe Schaefer.
Yeah, a lot of them are still doing that, and I mean, they don't have to go anywhere. Texas is
Well, they got their own
plenty
chart.
big. They got their own charts out there. That's right.
And that's music.
It is.
That's good music.
We all remember this guy, and again, he is the standard. And I say this when it comes to broadcasting, this guy was it. And more news media needs to understand who this guy was and what he did.
Walter. My daddy called him
1954.
Walter Crankcase.
A lot of you will only know this next guy from Hee Haw. From the Beverly Hillbillies, their song. But they had a lot of others.
Lester
Father-
Flatt.
Flat and Earl Scruggs were
Yes, sir.
top notch.
Have you ever heard, seen that interview when Keith Whitley
Moxie.
mocks him?
Yeah. Keith Whitley could do
about
it.
the guy that joined the band, and Lester told him that there wasn't going to be no drinking. He said, however, I don't mind if you have a little nip before you go to bed. He said he went to bed 37 times. I'll tell you, that's another one that died way too quick. Keith Whitley was
Yes.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, he did. He would have been up there.
He'd been
with
the
the
top
George
dude.
Joneses and the Merle Haggards. He would
But
have
you
been
get
there.
to
I
digging
really
on
believe that.
YouTube and you go back and find some of that old Ricky Skaggs and Keith Whitley stuff, man.
And
talented.
Keith's probably in
And
his.
they all started out bluegrass.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Every one of them.
Because that's
But
real
I put
music.
I Never Go Around Mirrors by Keith up against anybody.
Yeah. Except Lefty.
Did y'all remember? Lefty's version was good, but do you remember? It's Between an Old Memory and Me, where he's sitting at a bar and at a table by himself, and a woman tries to sit down, and he tells her to go on. What's going on there is between him and an old memory. But and of course Lefty, I think, and John Anderson. Since we're on the subject here, as you talk about songs that are just eerie, that have you ever heard John Anderson's version? She walks these hills in a long black veil.
Yeah.
John Anderson's version of that.
I hadn't heard that. I'm gonna have to listen
Man,
to
it's haunting.
it. Yeah.
Where were you, son? You won't have to die.
That's right.
But I spoke not a word. This would be the day that Elvis gave away all his money and didn't know it.
Colonel help him?
He did, because he signed the contract
He sure
today.
did.
Imagine that.
All you gotta do is read.
He just didn't know, and he trusted it.
Yeah.
And
Whatever happened to him?
he died after Elvis at some point, and they sued because he had 100% rights to Elvis's likeness, and the family sued and got it all back.
I bet
And he
they
gambled
had.
most of his
Yeah.
weight.
I bet they had to take a post hole digger to bury him.
He's mean.
They had to screw him in the
And why
ground. He was so
didn't
crooked.
Why didn't Elvis travel abroad? It was because of the
Because
Because
crime.
he couldn't leave the country.
Yeah.
Odie, what was that? Why couldn't he? Was he a convicted, or was he his?
I don't think he was. I think it was his
somewhere else?
citizenship.
Yeah.
Me
I
and
think
you
that's-
talked about
he wasn't
that
gonna be able to
one
come back if he left.
Okay.
Somebody said this looked like Chris Reed with hair. I don't know if this is true or not.
Who did that fella?
I don't know, but I wouldn't drive
He's the
through
one that
equipment if
sells
I was you.
that. I believe it's not the butter.
You know the guy, he was on all those romance novels, Fabio. You remember all that Harlequin romance books? That's the guy that they used to paint
That's what
things.
Julia calls me. No, it's Flabio. Is what she said. Never mind.
I don't know much about these guys, but I remember the song "Something to Believe In."
Poison.
Poison. That was the name of the group. Brett Michaels, born in '63 on this day.
Needs a haircut. Needs to get that thing off his head.
Yeah. What do they call him?
Do-rag.
Oh, I was
scared.
Go check his bank account out. I bet that do-rag didn't hurt him none.
Probably not. Hey, here, speaking of pretty ladies, Eva. She was born today. A little young. But this. Now, this is Rick Trevino tried this. He didn't. He was not as successful as the original guy that crossed over and could do bilingual. But if he ever breaks your heart,
Greg's Halloween costume.
Ooh, yeah.
Freddie had it going on there for a little while.
he wasted days, but that time before the next teardrop falls, y'all, whoo, it's just good stuff.
Think
there.
a little of it, Greg.
Woo,
Use that Spanish part. Let's hear that.
Yeah.
a little tear in your eye about that one.
would. I'll be there because he got carried away there
Before
toward
the next teardrop falls.
Look at him, he's singing.
Oh,
over there.
yeah.
He was something else.
We all watched this, especially when that flower pot accidentally dropped the water out the window. Remember something? It was black, if I remember that.
A good friend of all of ours says, not being ugly, but I have seen a better looking bunch in my time.
Well,
That wasn't your wife, was it?
No. You'll understand when.
wasn't Don
Well, I'll go ahead and
was
tell
on
you.
Three's Company.
Lauderdale County Constable Mike Myers.
Oh, Lord.
No,
Give him a shout out.
he is
He
on
works hard every day.
that what? Staring up. Yeah,
Whitney's the one that had to turn it on. He don't know how to operate
well,
a smartphone.
he's on mine and Scotty Ray's list. He has hurt our feelings for 3 weeks. He's been too busy to go. He's got more excuse. He got a bag. He just reaches in, gets an
Pulls it
excuse.
out.
Yeah. Hurt my feelings,
Yeah.
Scotty Ray and Gerald Wayne. Hurt Gerald Wayne.
Gerald Wayne was all upset on that. Y'all remember Diamond Rio? One More Day.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big one there for him. That come out after Bubba Hyde, if y'all are curious about that. Gary Allen had a #1 back in 2003. You didn't like Bubba Hyde?
No.
I didn't care for Diamond Rio, but that's just me.
Either one of them.
It was 2000, fence post between her house and mine.
Yeah.
That was probably their big one that they had there. Let's see.
Somebody said I look like Bill Engvall.
Yeah. Here's your sign. Here's your sign.
Karina, I don't know if I do or not.
She could have said Larry the Cable Guy.
2008, Carrie Underwood joined the Grand Ole Opry, and he was there to induct him.
She started singing
I
that
remember
song,
when he was
and then
at
he
the
came
temple.
out. Yeah.
Well,
What was that song? The first song hit he
Digging
had?
Up Bones or 1982.
1982. That
Operator,
was one of his first
please
ones.
connect me.
I'm going to tell
He
you something.
sang at the temple.
We went to see him at the Riley Center a couple months ago, and that was so sad.
But-
that was so sad.
I don't know if y'all remember this, but Digging Up Bones was released and it flopped. And then after he got onto a major label, they re-released it.
Did not Paul Davis write that?
That's possible. I don't know the answer to that.
I think Paul Davis from Meridian wrote that.
But I'm telling you, it's sad.
We'll have to.
It is.
It's so sad
Yeah.
to see him.
Teresa, they didn't listen to the good music like Guns N' Roses. You had to forgive them.
Yeah. I don't, but and let me address this, Odie, of what you just said. Now there are other genres of music, and I'll argue with anybody on this. I've been around for a long time. I've done a lot of concerts. I have been in radio business forever. Now there is other genres of music, but what sells in Meridian, Mississippi? Country music sales. And I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying here. You may have somebody that's wonderful, but they ain't gonna sell no tickets in Meridian. Country music is huge here, and if you're a concert promoter, you've really got to understand who you're selling to. And that was years ago. That is why I resigned from the Jimmy Rogers board, and I'm just telling you, I walked off. I resigned, said I'll see y'all later. Because they had more, as they all say, more Indians than you got to have somebody who knows what's.
But you go get Mo Bandy, Gene Watson, I mean, they're still touring. And you bring them and you'll pack a house.
I'm a
just
firm
telling you will
believer
pack
that-
a house because that's Meridian's market.
That's what
I'm
sells.
a firm believer that promoted the right way, like you're saying, keep it country. Meridian
Promotion is a
Meridian
huge-
could be the Little Grand Ole Opry.
We could be.
Well, we
had
had
it.
it.
We did.
And it was a time when anybody who was anybody, of course, things have changed. Records are not records no more. Charts are not charts. But there was a time when there was a list.
Yeah.
Just begging to come.
It sure
wasn't,
was.
can we afford them? They'd have paid us
and
to
it
have
goes-
came
Yeah.
and sang.
It goes back to your middleman, where they sign a contract with a manager, where the manager tells them where they go, and the manager sets the price of what it's going to take. I'll send him. He says he'll do it for free, but I'm the manager, and it's going to cost you $100,000 because I'm going to get 20% of it. And that's ruined a lot of stuff out there. No more is it, as a singer, I'll come put on your concert because it's for a great cause and give me 10% of the gate.
Yeah.
You don't get that anymore.
No.
But I see so many concerts and organizations lose money because they'll put someone in charge that doesn't understand that philosophy of you can't sell what you like. You've got to sell what the
they
people
like.
want.
That's
Paul Overstreet wrote Digging Up Bones.
Paul Overstreet. Okay, I
You're
knew it
close.
was a Paul.
Paul Overstreet had talent. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Parker's Wholesale, located on I-59 South at Exit 80. Easy to find. Huge building. They're loaded up with toys, all your seasonal items. It's clean, it's neat, it's easy to shop. They got gloves, they got bolts of material for the people that want to redo stuff. They got plumbing, electrical, hunting items, fishing items, everything for all your needs. Go by and see them, Parker's Wholesale.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Mr. Bees, they did.
That is
That's a true story.
Greg was telling us a story behind the scenes of what really went on in Meridian at one point.
That's right. Gillies might have had a mechanical bull, but Mr. Bees had a live bull.
You got to stay on that one.
They brought in Hank Jr. to Mr. B's there one time.
Yeah,
Didn't they?
hey, also escorted him to the county line, somebody said that night.
And he never got over that. I was negotiating with Merle Kilgore.
Yeah.
And things were going good right up until I said Meridian, Mississippi.
Click.
And he goes, you know, Hank ain't forgot that. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. And I'd gotten him down 50,000. Me and him were going good. And it went south from there. He ain't coming back. I just want y'all to know. Listen, I had this sent in. I don't know if this will play, but this little cute fella here. Have you watched this? I'm not sure if the audio comes through on this channel. Let me hit play here. And it's not coming through there. But he is telling everybody that he's live on a scene, and he's describing the fire that's going on. I'm here to tell y'all, it's a fire right over there in that building. It was hilarious. If you have not got a chance to watch that, please do. It's on our page. We'd love for you to see that. A big thank you to Jamal Roberts, who did a lot for the kids last night at the Max. He came out and was there and hosted a choir for the kids this week, taught them about music. We want to say thank you to him for doing that.
Good.
It is there.
Hey, before I forget, the Diamond Elite 10 and under softball team will be doing a fundraiser tomorrow at 19 Walmart on 19 this Saturday. They're going to be selling lemonade and nachos and the whatnots to try to help these kids with their travel ball. Go out and support them. I think that starts at 11 o'clock.
Now, we also want to remind everybody about the car show that's going to be happening at MCC tomorrow. Kicks off at 10 there in the parking lot. I think you got the flyer over there. Well, I hit the wrong button, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
There we go. Yep. We got that, and then we've also got another car show that starts later in the afternoon out at Oktibbe, if I'm not Lakeside. That's going to be going on tomorrow afternoon. Also, a lot of car shows happening this weekend. That's going to be a big one. There.
And you know something? This again.
I can't wait to bring my travel to a car show. And Greg, I want you to ride with me.
Well, hey, all of us can ride. There ain't no problem. But these people work hard on these vehicles.
They do.
And
There's a lot.
There's two of them in this room right here. Y'all work hard. Go out and support this stuff. Most of these car shows is free admission. Walk around and get you a drink. Support the vendors. Buy you a shirt. But these men and women, they're proud of what they've done, and a lot of them have done it themselves.
Look, y'all know I love history, and these old cars are.
Yeah.
Younger folks ain't got a clue.
Younger folks ain't got a clue.
Show them what a roll-up window is.
That's right.
That'll blow their mind.
Manual
Push-button lock.
Yeah, or a 3-speed on the column. You can tell them, I'll give you that if you can drive at the end of the road.
That's anti-theft now.
That's right.
It's like cursive writing.
That's right. But go out and support these car shows. There's going to be a lot more of them coming up. Weather's going to improve.
Preserving history, and it's a good thing.
And one day, many moons from now, Scotty Ray will have his at one of them shows.
We got to get that piece.
And look, what I don't understand is we've offered to help put it together. But
and I'm no mechanic, but my dad had an awesome set of tools. I can come help. I mean,
we got to do something out there.
Well, you can be the go boy.
Yeah, I can do that.
Go for this, boy. Go for that.
As you can tell, I got a problem out there, and you don't know when to get rid of something. And as you can tell, it's full out there. I got to part with something.
Your wife didn't start commenting.
No, I got something you need down there.
I know you do, but see, here's the problem, Todd, and that's why I ain't got back. I'm leaning of getting rid of what I got and going and getting something else, and it is. Greg knows I've been fighting with this.
Well, I've got a gentleman
that wants it.
May be coming to get it tomorrow. So you may be.
I need to hurry up, make up my mind.
You need to make up your mind today.
Ooh, buddy.
This guy's coming from Louisiana.
The what?
RW still have his Bronco?
Nobody knows where it's at.
Oh, okay. Did he go by and check?
He's still got that nice Chevrolet 2-wheel drive truck.
RW's used cars?
Yes, quality used cars.
I saw a for sale sign on it this week.
BR549.
Take care of you today.
Honest RWs.
We want to remind you as we get ready for more storms that are getting ready to come in, drop by and see our friends at Wilson Saw. If you need anything when it comes to preparing for a storm, boy, they got from blowers to chainsaws,
generators.
Yes, sir.
And if you got a generator that needs service, now's the time to do that.
Yes, sir.
Sure is.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to chainsaws, which I really don't like running, but anyhow,
it's because you got to.
If your war slap out by the time you get it to crank,
yes,
you need to carry it down there and let old Magic Hands Clark fix it, because he'll get that baby to cranking on the first or second pull.
He good at it, isn't he?
And we've all had that chainsaw, and I don't care who you are or how religious you are or how involved you are in the church. If you've pulled on a chainsaw or a weed eater enough, you've said a wordy dirt.
You've lost your religion.
You've lost your religion. That's for
so
sure.
Go on by there and let Magic Fingers Clark, he'll fix that baby up, or he'll sell you a
that
brand
one, it
new
won't
one.
crank, throw it in the river, and go to his shop
And
buy
get
a new
you
one.
one.
Be done with it.
As we talk about this, is why we bring this up. We got another severe weather threat coming up here. This northern half of Neshoba County is a level 2. Now, I do expect this to change, and I wouldn't doubt for one bit that we're not under level 2 here before this is all
When
said
is
and done. Sunday night. So
Imagine that's always got to be at night.
it does. ODU may be opening up the emergency room there, covering weather. You never know.
We'll stay on.
Wait a minute. Odie's got an emergency room?
The
war room.
The war room.
The war room. It's got to. Only he's got to.
Something I learned on watching you the other night,
What's
because
that?
my TV was out because I'm on Dish, and I've lost the local channel. I'm not going to say it on here, but I lost the local channel. So you need somebody to help you
I was on
during bad weather. Where were you at?
I was
Rick?
on my way. It just didn't. I'll take that one.
You
That's
had
my
your hands
fault.
full.
Yeah, and it is hard to do.
Well, and then and you got people commenting on what's it doing in Collinsville? Well, what's it doing in Enterprise? What's it doing in Scuba? You know,
I can't do it all.
You can't do it all.
No. And then you got those comments. Well, I don't know why it keeps showing the power outages. Let me say this real slow for those in the back and loudly. If you'll look at a map of the state and you will follow the power outages as they come across, it'll give you a little info on how bad it may get in your area. On top of that, if you just cut your TV on, he probably just said what you're wanting to know 30 seconds before you cut your, and he'll get back to it. But in my defense, we never went under a warning or a watch the other night, and I always use that as a cue. If he got, then
we did the watch. We just didn't get
thunderstorm. Not
that was the tornado watch that went out for the entire area.
Yeah, till 2 a.m.
But I never.
It was no warning.
Usually, I watch it in South Mississippi. If you getting it down around Lawrence County, Covington County,
it's coming.
Jones County, south end of Clark County is usually we're going to get hit. I was a little concerned.
Those names come up.
When they issued the warning for Wayne County, we're right close to the county line, so I'm.
Yeah, we do need to add to that, because it is you'll be in the middle of doing something and then you've got to figure out, and it's just by yourself. It's I know
it's a
toughie there.
You had your hands full.
I was on my way. It just didn't happen. But that's like Clarkdale. If you ever hear Rose Hill, Lewin,
that's right.
You better go on
yes, sir.
and get ready, because it's coming down 145.
Sheriff Everett down in Lawrence County, a good friend of mine, they got put under a warning, and I started seeing some reports, and I texted him. He said, I don't know, phone's blowing up. Said it's sounds pretty bad down there, and he wound up having a fatality down there on Highway, I think 27.
It was 2 other people hurt and one that lost their life with that.
And somebody just posted, said, look at Todd volunteering. And that would be great. But let me
if it wasn't 50 miles up there.
That's what I was going to say. The seasons will change before Todd can get here.
You might as well just stay before Sunday.
And they may not believe it, but literally, from where I live to right here is 50 miles.
It's 1
hour.
1 hour. We'll be right back. We've got birthdays coming up. If you haven't posted yours yet, do so. We're going to do those next. If your car needs any kind of maintenance, see our friends at Eastgate Tire Service in Meridian, Mississippi. They've been doing this for over 35 years. It started out with Matthew's dad, and they're still doing business today. That's tires, oil changes, brakes, shocks, AC work. If you need an alignment, they've got that as well. You'll find them there in Meridian. Drop in today. See them at Eastgate Tire Service, 601-482-1432 on Dale Drive.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If you track
Fugitive Focus Friday, and today we're asking for the community's help in locating Louis Warrico. Warrico is a 31-year-old black male who stands approximately 5 feet 10 inches in height, weighing 210 pounds. He is wanted on a bench warrant out of the Circuit Court of Lauderdale County, where he has been charged with trafficking. You know where he can be found, you know what to do. Call Crime Stoppers or the Sheriff's Department. We appreciate your help.
Welcome back.
Keep them suckers. Yeah.
Your friend Scotty Ray. Hey, we need to bring this up. Me and you were out and about. We noticed this woman standing on top of a trailer. We got so fascinated by what she was doing, we pulled in to see what was happening. Mathis, she was unloading
ferns.
The ferns were bigger than she was.
Big ferns. But I'm gonna tell you that, and I got a bucket,
so you can see a foot.
A bucket of those strawberries. Oh my!
Oh, speaking,
so Mathis is back open 7 days a week.
Look at that.
And they got some of them 2 and 3 bite strawberries, but now you got to give. They pick what they can pick. When they're gone, they're gone.
Right.
So
if
go
you
buy
would candy them, RW buy every one of them.
Oh well, he freezes them for next Valentine's. But I'm telling you, I cooked a steak from there last night. If you've never had a steak from there,
like one of those,
we weren't invited.
They were. Dang. Well, I forgot. Oh, I mailed you a letter. By the time you get it, though, the cow will be dead.
That's true.
But go by Mathis. They're back open 7 days a week. Lisa's there, and I'm going to tell you something. That's some of the hardest working folks I've ever seen.
They are. They work hard. Surely do.
All a part of that there. It is Friday. We want to say thank you for joining. And Odie, I know you got some birthdays.
We got a few of them for this Friday the 13th. Alicia Fisher, Joyce Godwin, Terry Waddell, and Lily Marlowe's having birthdays today.
Joyce Godwin, did you get hers?
Oh, yeah.
What about Savannah Van Landingham? Did you get hers?
I didn't.
Okay, well, happy birthday. Okay. That's a big name.
Yeah.
A heap of them there. So, have we missed anything that's going on in the communities? Do y'all remember anything?
We got the car shows. We got the
next
kids
weekend
out at Walmart.
PDK next week. Order your Boston Butts fundraiser, helping a young lady that's going through kidney troubles, cancer, and pregnant at the
MTC
same
Performing
time.
Arts on the 17th.
Yep, we got that right.
I think Long Creek's got a pancake breakfast coming
next
up
week. Long Creek, and they'll be in next week to talk to us a little bit about it on the 21st.
We got NAS Meridian coming next week.
Yep, NAS Meridian coming to talk about the Blue Angels Air Show.
2 weeks from tomorrow?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
That's right.
And we will also have Jet Jam coming up
That's
downtown.
right, got our Elton John tribute.
Yeah,
that's right.
And everybody can laugh, everybody can make fun, whatever they want to do, and everybody knows that's not my cup of tea music-wise. But it's funny because Elton John to me is like John Denver. Everybody laughs, makes fun of it, but you start playing one of his songs and you
sing along.
You know every word to it.
And we're going to have the big Easter egg thing coming up before long at City Hall. I think that's going to be the March 29th, somewhere right around in there, Sunday, something like that.
But, talking about the Blue Angels, I remember going out there as a kid. They had an air show, Blue Angel show out there, and I never will forget that. So, if parents take your kids out there and let them experience that, that is something they will always remember.
What was it, Fat Albert? Ain't that
that C-130?
Yeah, man, that was so good. And back then it was the Tomcat was the Air Force, the bad airplane.
Well, they had the F-4 Phantom and
I'm not an airplane person, but that's neat, people.
It is.
I'm telling
talking
you.
about that, and I don't know where they're from, but this kind of does hit home. Yesterday we had a C-135.
Yes.
2 of them
went down in Iraq.
One went down in Iraq. No friendly fire, no Iranian fire. This was
they bumped each other, didn't they?
Yeah, mechanical something, and one landed safely, the other one didn't. Saturday, tomorrow night, the L Trail downtown Meridian. That's happening tomorrow night. But prayers for the military and the family.
We need to pray for all of our military.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
A lot goes on there. So we got a lot of events that are coming up. So we'll be telling you all about them as they get closer and closer. We got rodeo action tonight at the Lauderdale County Agri Center there. East Mississippi Community College is there with their rodeo. So come on out and support them. All right there. All right, we need a Bible verse to end the show there, Otis.
Well, this thing was acting up and it wasn't doing it, so I hit the button that just says go to the Bible, and it's going to go back to where we were talking Sunday with the preacher letting us know. So Matthew 7, verse 1. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured upon you. So if you want to judge someone for doing something, it's kind of like that old song, you talking to me in a bar, what are you doing in here too?
Right.
If you judge me, just know that you're
better
gonna
sweep
be judged
around
by the same exact measure that you used on me.
Better
Clean
sweep
under
around your own
rug
door
before you come to mine.
Tell me this, Todd. You ever sing that old Tom T. Hall song, Me and Jesus Got Our Own Thing Going?
Right. That's right.
We don't
Good
need
one.
any fancy. Well, that was good.
I want to remind people to continue to be in prayer for the Bonner family. We're going to lay Mr. Rusty to rest this afternoon. And for those that may not know, he was the unofficial mayor of Clarkdale. Rusty Bonner was a good man. He served many years with the Clarkdale Volunteer Fire Department. He was a Vietnam veteran. And one quick story.
Okay.
My mother was 70-something, 75, 6 years old, and fell off the back of a couch, standing on it, dusting a ceiling fan.
Uh-oh.
She called me, and before I dialed 911, I was on my way. I was in Meridian. I said, I called Rusty because I knew Rusty would be there. That's the kind of person he was. Rusty, my mama fell. I'm on my way. Rusty Bonner took care of all of us at Clarkdale, and with a heartfelt thank you, David, for sharing your daddy with everybody, because he loved everybody.
That's good people.
I also remember the Shanrock family, Miss Retha Cooper. I worked Miss Retha. She worked for probably 5 or 6 sheriffs in Clark County. She was the jailer, the dispatcher, the secretary down there for many, many years. She passed away, and they're having her service tomorrow at Calvary in Quitman. But she was formerly Retha Cooper. Her daddy was sheriff in Clark County, and she worked for him.
Yeah.
Back before the nepotism law went in effect. But be in prayer for the Shanrock Cooper family. Yeah.
We will do there. All right, that's going to bring us to a close today. We thank y'all so much for being a part of it.
Yes.
Enjoyed it. Good to be here.
See you, Todd. We'll see y'all bright and early Monday morning.